right, shalom, shalom. The Hebrew Israelites coming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. You know, with the faith that our Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to usher in His kingdom and destroy this place, man. And with that being said, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Kakadash. Give a double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect, and shalom to all the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. Just coming back another week, man. You know, got a couple articles to bring out. You know, in the wake of what's going on, you know, with the brain chip, with AT&T crashing out. So, you know, we're just gonna bring it out, man. And it's all the works of Satan, you know, by way of Esau Edom, man. You know, we're not ignorant of his devices, you know. And it's amazing to think how our Lord Yahweh is using this devil and created this devil to do wickedness, man. You know, you got destruction, death, sickness, famine, all by way of this man, you know, and his kingdom. So that lets you know what the Lord really thinks about this devil, man. You know, he used him to do wickedness, man. And ultimately he's gonna be destroyed. But we're gonna go to the book of Job, chapter 5, and we're gonna start at verse 8. It says, I will seek unto the Most High, and unto the Most High would I commit my cause. And that's what we're doing, man. You know, out here on the highways and hedges, you know, through prayer, you know, we're committing our cause. You know, we coming out here pleading to Yahweh Shem Shai that he utterly wastes this place, man. You know, and bring that salvation to the elect first and foremost. You know, that's why we do this, man. You know, that's why we pay attention to what's going on within the news. You know, current events. You know, like they say, geopolitics. All this plays a role into pleading our cause to Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, because man, we're sick of this place. But we know we got to endure until the end, man. But we are pleading our cause to Yahweh Shem Shai. We're committing our cause, man. It says, which doth great things and unsearchable. Great things and unsearchable, man. It's so many things that we don't know, you know, how they came about. You know, we know they were created by Yahweh Shem Shai, but we don't know the inner workings of it, man. You know, we don't know exactly, you know, what it looked like when the earth was made, what it looked like when man was made. You know, we don't know what the chariots look like. You know, we don't know, hey man, you know, the universe never ends, man. You know, those type of things are unsearchable. You know, but Esau Edom is trying his best to search these things out. And he won't be able to succeed, man, because Yahweh Shem Shai is on the level, basically, like I said, that's unsearchable, man. You'll never know. But this man wants to put himself in the place of the Most High. Like I said, you know, trying to replace the Most High, man. And he's going to try to do this through his technology. Because that, you know, through his technology, through his weaponry, through his control, you know, which ultimately he's not in control. He's just doing the works of doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. He don't even know it. But that's just this devil, man, and that goes into the pride. You know, you got to be a wicked individual to want to see your kingdom, you know, full of sickness, death, crime. You know, they love these things, man. You know, they're drawn towards these things, but yet and still they'll talk down on Jake for being in those conditions. Well, we know those conditions will actually put on Jake, you know, first and foremost through Yahweh Shem Shai, the curses. But, you know, like I said, use this devil to implement the plan. It says, which does great things and unsearchable, marvelous things without number. You know? So hey, you won't be able to understand what Yahweh Shem Shai is doing throughout the earth, man. You won't be able to understand that. But you know, through scripture, prophecy, and the spirit, the Holy Spirit, the men out on the highways and hedges, man, we got, hey, like they say, we got 2-3 legs up on these people out here in the world, man. Man, I just seen a video full of young Jakes, mostly in a club, man. And it's some kind of Omega song that came on. You know, Omega, that fraternity, man. You know, that lets you know that, hey, man, everything is happening over again, man. It's not new under the sun. Jake is following Greek customs again. Hey, man, you know, we basically in Sodom and Egypt, man. Sodom and Egypt, Greek, all that, man. But anyway, they're in the club, and the song come on, and the song go, take the rubber off, hit that whole meet the meat. But the whole club go crazy, man. They loving the song. That just lets you know the lower state that Jake is really in, man. Hey, Esau Edom, the job is done, man. Jake is completely destroyed. And deteriorating even more, man. So that's where we at. And I tried to go live, and for some reason it wouldn't let me. Then last week, tried to go live, and it wouldn't upload. So, but yeah, man, Jake is gone, man. Totally destroyed out here. Verse 10, it says, "He giveth rain upon the earth, and sendeth water upon the fields, to set up on high those that may be low." God, set high those that may be low. And we know that is the elect, man. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to set the elect above all. You know, when this kingdom is ushered in, we're going to have, that man, it's just unbelievable, unthinkable to understand the level that the elect is going to be on. And Lord willing, I'm one of those men, and the rest of the sincere brothers out here. You know, we've been so beat down and, you know, trodden down to the point, man, where we don't even consider being on top. We don't even know what it's like. We don't know what it's like for your car to tell and not even worry about it, man. Just go buy another one. We don't know what it's like. We don't know what it's like, you know, to have an abundance of food. You know, sometimes, hey, man, you're going to run out of something in the house, man. Always going to run out of something. But the wicked elite of this world and the wealthy and even the wicked amongst Jake that's been set up, they don't know those things, man. You know, once they reach a certain level. You know, maybe they have in the past, but once they reach that status, hey, they have no clue. They totally forget that lifestyle. But you know, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to set the elect on high. Above all. It says that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. And what's going to happen, man, you know, when this destruction take place in Babylon the Great, the men out here mourning, sighing and crying on the highways and hedges, you know, pleading our cause, pleading our case, you know, going to be exalted, man. And led to safety through our Lord Yahweh Shai. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. You know, hey, we can't wait. Like I said, we can't wait to get out of here, man. You know, you pretty much got to work 7 days a week just to have a little bit, man. That's not living, that's slavery, man. You know, even though you're getting a little compensation, you know, but at this point in time, man, time is money. You know, our time is money, man. That time that we working, we could be studying, doing lessons, you know, exalting you. How about Shimmy outside? But we got to spend our time, you know, making Esau Edom rich, wealthy. You know, slavery, man, all over again. But you know, hey, this man is so cold with it. He don't even care about his own people, man. You know, he wanted to punish Jake so bad to the point where it's bled over to his own people, man. So you got Edomites, man, riddled with drug addictions. You know, Esau Edom, man, once they get a hold of something, they ain't got no self-control, no matter what it is, especially if it's involving some wickedness, man. They take it to that other level, man, to the abyss, man. They ain't got no level of control, man. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to disappoint the devices of the crafty. And what's the devices of the crafty, man? You know, chemical warfare, medical warfare, you know, the implementation of the chip, even the AT&T so-called hacking. You know, that's one of the devices of this devil, man, no matter what they say. And we saw the people, man. We saw the people on the test run panic, man. You know, they to the point where they ready to fight people in the stores, man. People that's working in the stores, they're ready to fight the people in the stores because of a phone outage. So imagine when the whole system crashed, man. Imagine when everything crashed. People gonna lose their mind. And we see it, man. And it's something that we constantly talk about. But the rest of the world have no clue. You know, that's why, hey, when something like that happens, we ain't surprised. We just look at it, get the article, and filter it through the scriptures, man. That's what we do. But at this point, we ain't surprised by nothing that this devil bringing. We already got the answers, man. We got the answer to the test already. And you know, we giving Jake the cheat code. We giving Jake the cheat sheet. But he ain't paying attention, man. You know? Therefore, hey, Jake just hey, let you know Jake don't care, man. Basically blind. You got the answers right in your face, but yet still you won't take heed to what's being said. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to shut it all down. You know, it's going to be some people that fall victim to this corrupt, as well as other crafty situations that's being brought forth. You know, but Lord willing, man, hey, since the brothers and the men out here signing crime, the elect, you know, we ain't gonna fall victim. Lord willing, I'm one of those men. But the elect ain't gonna fall victim. He said, you know, let's see, let's get it. Hey, man, we love coming out here bringing this truth out, man. We love bringing it out. And this technology, if this technology was to crash, that's why we can't get too dependent on this stuff, man, because it don't never work like it should. So we can't get dependent on that, man. And hey, we gotta look at it. repented on this, man. Like I said, I tried to go live, but it wouldn't even let me go live. Even let me go live. So, you know, if all else failed, just gonna have to break the sword out, man. So yeah, man, we gotta keep pushing this word, man, regardless, man. You know, like I said, man, we just had a test run the other day with AT&T crashing, man. You know, man, people was at work all worried, not knowing what they were gonna do, man. Couldn't contact their families and stuff like that, man. And you can see the panic about to take place. So imagine when this devil comes through and shut down everything, man. So let's see. All right, this is the book of Matthew chapter 24. It says, start at verse 21, it says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no nor ever shall be. So that's what's coming. You know, a whole lot of tribulation, a whole lot of, torment. You know, Elder Apostle Tamar put that up yesterday, man, to go into that word, the etymology of torment, man. And it's that nice. For a whole lot of anguish, torture. You know, the devil will bring those things to man. Verse 22, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So, you know, this devil bringing all kind of stuff, man. You know, and we ain't seen nothing yet. The devices that this devil is gonna bring is gonna be on a whole nother level, man. And these people ain't ready. They couldn't even handle the test run with the AT&T situation. And I got an article on it. You know, I don't know how deep I'm gonna get into that, but you know, man, we keep things in perspective, man. We know what's going on out here. So we don't, you know, we even kill, man. We don't get too excited, you know, when things are going so-called good for us. We don't get too down when we know things is going bad for us. We try to stay even kill, man, because we know, hey, man, we got to suffer in Babylon. And anytime we get a little bit of joy, man, you know, hey, we just hold on to it, man. You know, that's why Jake loved to reminisce about the days, you know, back in the day. Not on the wickedness, you know, aspects of it, but, you know, growing up as a child, man, you know, those, you know, even though it was kind of rough, man, hey, them was some good days, man. Simple. Everything was simple. And we just see the growth of wickedness, man. You know, especially if you grew up in the 80s, you know, which was wicked back then, you know, a lot of wickedness was going on, but man, hey, you had a whole lot of innocence too. You know, as far as society, you know, you didn't have to worry about, you know, you can leave your kids in the car, man. You ain't got to worry about that. You know, you wouldn't dare try that now, man. This society has deteriorated to a point of no return. All right, moving on. It says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the thrower is carried headlong. So how about Shimmy outside basically got a little trick bag. You know, they think they doing something. But you know, they set up, man. Set up the fail. Hey, Jake love looking. But when it comes to actually seeing what's going on, man, they don't want to hear the word, man. It says they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. So, you know, this devil, man, always scheming, plotting, planning behind the scenes. But hey, man, we got, like I said, we're ahead of the game. We know what's going on. We ain't concerned about it, man. You know, sometimes you dwell on it, you think about what's to come. You know, Edomites. We see the blood. It's a lot. So, we're gonna keep going, man. You know, trying to get through it. And to come out here super early in the morning, man. Word got to come out. All right, we're going to go to the book of Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. And that's what we do, man. We try to prepare ourselves through being vigilant, you know. And then once we're vigilant and everything is seen, then we out here to be watchmen, man. You know, we out here to warn the people of what's to come. And it's a repetitive thing, man. The chip is coming, the chip is coming. You know, Jacob's trouble coming, Jacob's trouble coming, Jacob's trouble coming. Ring it a bell. But these things are too hard for Jake to understand because they so involved in this world, man. You know, they still want to make a place here, man. Still, hey, you got Jake out here depending on Trump to win, man. You know, Jake is for Trump now. And if I voted and was able to vote, I'd probably vote for him 15 times, man. You know, because this man probably will bring forth the destruction of Babylon and Greece in some form of another. You know, definitely ain't gonna make this place great again. First of all, he ain't in control to make it great again. And when was it great? Never been great for Jake. Always been hell for Jake. But once again, you got these silly Jakes out here falling for the trick, man. All right, the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, it says, verse 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So we watching, constantly watching, you know. Brothers out here, man, staying in their lane, man. You know, we ain't trying to be seen of men. You know, we just doing the will of Yahweh Shimmy outside, man. You know, we ain't trying to overdo it out here, man. We staying in our lane. You know, we ain't trying to be 3-2. We ain't trying to be 2 deep, 3 deep. We staying in our lane, man. You know, staying with the level of knowledge that Yahweh Shimmy outside has put on us, man, which is on a way higher level. Even brothers in the truth, man, that, you know, like myself, you know, I'm new to the truth. But the level and the knowledge that Yahweh Shimmy outside has brought forward, you know, through the Holy Spirit, man, and revealed, you know, by way of the elders, of course. Hey, man, we on a whole nother level than these people out here in the world, man. They ain't got a clue, man. That's why it's impossible to talk to them, man. You know, if you're going to speak about this truth and what's going on and what's to come, 9 times out of 10, you're discussing it with a brother, man. Or an Edomite or somebody that's considered a conspiracy theorist. which is, there's always some truth to it, but that's what Esau does, man, to deflect. But anyway, so we got an article, it was going into the outage, but I ain't gonna get into it. We know that was Esau Edom behind that, man. At the end of the day. Let's see. All right, we'll go to the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2. Hey, man, we always bogged down with something to do out here, man, in Esau's kingdom, man. You can't even get rest, man. We know this is not our place of rest. We know that, but this devil has you on that hamster wheel. You can't, you step to one side or you step to the other side, you're gonna fall off, man. That's how this devil got you. And on the other hand, this truth got you the same way. But I don't mind being on that, on that straight gate, man. But this devil got you doing it on the left hand side, man. As a form of control, not a form of salvation. This devil wants you to fall off, man. If you veer off, it's over with, man. One slip, man. Hey, man, how many brothers out here, man, a check or 2 checks away from being on the street? Something happened, man. Jake lose his job, it's over with, man. But you think about what you're gonna do. What am I gonna do, man? Hey, this is the society we live in, and you ain't gonna get no help, man. They having people come across the border, and most of them are Chinese, Asian, from China, flooding the borders, man. They don't even put the face of Issachar on it no more. That's out the door. People come from all over the world, man. And it's a beautiful thing, because how about Shimei Shai got them set up to get destroyed, man. Or salvation. Salvation is gonna come. A lot of those people are from northern tribe. So it's gonna be some salvation going on, but it's gonna be a whole lot of destruction going on too. All right, this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, we are not ignorant of his devices. We ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. Brothers in this truth, even brothers that ain't sincere, even brothers that, slated to fall out, they still not ignorant of Satan's devices. But they gonna fall victim, man. They gonna take that chip. They gonna take the chip. One form or another. And man, it's gonna be a test like never before, man. Yahweh Shimei Shai is looking for that gold, man. His gold is tried in the furnace. It's lucky. It's in the book of Mark. Brought it out the other day. Let's see. I think it's Mark 4. Going into the gold. Yeah, going into the gold. Hey, man, gold is scarce compared to the clay of the earth. It don't even compare, man. When you look at the amount of dirt, clay upon the earth compared to gold. So Yahweh Shimei Shai is looking for that gold, man. So we know it's gonna be hard, man. It said, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. But these Christians will have you think that, salvation is in abundance, to everyone, man. no matter what the case is. That ain't what Yahweh Shem Shah says. You know, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. Barely. We gonna, hey man. The Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, bring the brothers through in that day, man. By Shimmy Outside, man, you know, through ailments, through, you know, financial problems. No matter the case, man, you know, this truth is first and foremost, man. You know, hey, man, brothers got to constantly hit the highways and hedges. No matter the case, you know, you got to do it, man. You know, got to do it. You know, first of all, the Spirit is going to compel you. You ain't even gonna feel right with yourself if you're not putting in effort. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm slacking. And the Spirit be like, man, get up, go do something, man. Watch a video, read, you know, go read, do something, man. So, you know, you gotta do it. So, you know, man, hey, you gotta constantly be involved in these scriptures. It's a lot. Constantly be involved in these scriptures. Constantly doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shah. We know this devil has a short time. So you about to bring that pain, man, and we see it gradually coming, you know, gradually coming, and it's gonna come, you know. And like I said, the AT&T situation the other day was another test run, man, to see, just like the, you know, C-19 situation, test run. So, hey, man, this devil is testing every year, testing every 6 months, testing to see how the people gonna react, see what's gonna happen. It's amazing, man. You know, nothing is not playing, man. All this stuff this devil does is playing, man. Like, come on, man. The whole AT&T gonna crash? Come on, man. You know this devil put that together. But, you know, that's gonna bring forth when everything does crash, and, you know, this devil start persecuting, you know, getting us off the street, throwing us in jail, doing all that, man, making us out to be, you know, that T word. It's gonna bring forth the famine of the word. So we'll go to the book of Amos, chapter 8, and verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh." So it's already been written, man. The Lord says He's gonna bring a famine in His word. You know? So you know, hey man, it's time to get it. People, hey man, you really can't go nowhere without seeing brothers preaching His word, man. You know, especially if you're on YouTube. You know, even though IUIC is going off, you know, they got a platform, you know, they always in the public being seen, you know, even through that Kyrie Irving situation. So it's no excuse, man. And if you, like I said, if you're on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, it's videos that's gonna pop up out of nowhere, you know, about the Israelites. Verse 12, it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh, and shall not find it." So it's gonna be cut out, man, like the Book of Eli. Great movie, man. I love that movie. But it's gonna be like that out here, man. It's gonna be hard to find a word. Extremely hard to find a word. And you ain't gonna be able to run to your Christian pastor because hey, that situation falling apart every day. You know, they being exposed. You know, at this point, they got to be losing millions, billions of dollars, you know, throughout their organization. People not going to so-called Christian church no more. You know, because they know that it's off. They're being exposed as well as, you know, wickedness is increasing. You know, especially this younger generation, man. They ain't trying to go in nobody's church. So I don't blame them, but they still doing wickedness, man. All manner of wickedness. So let's see, man. We're gonna go into this article concerning the MOTB. You know, Elon Musk implanted the brain chip in the first human, and he said it's working. So this article came out like 2-3 days ago, and it's an update on how the chip is working in the guy. So the guy, let's see, we'll read it. I don't know if it's a guy or woman or whatever, but the chip is working. It is another reason it's good to have technology, man, because you can just look up articles, bring things out. But you know, we can't rely on it. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay, it came out February 20, 4 days ago. It says the first human patient implanted with the brain chip from Neuralink appears to have fully recovered and is able to control a computer mouse using their thoughts. Man, now that's on a whole other level, man. You control a computer mouse just by using your thoughts, man. Who would have ever thought of something like that, man? You know, that just goes, hey, in a little bit of time, man, this devil, hey, how about Shimmy Al-Shai is really making this happen. So that's where we at. That's where we are. People are controlling computers with their minds, man. So imagine if you got that chip in. And this devil hit a switch and frequency go haywire. You're gonna be like AT&T, man. You're gonna be shut down. Your brain gonna be fried. You're gonna be glitching all day, man. You ain't gonna be able to remember that. So if you can control a mouse, you better believe it's gonna be an outside source that can control your brain, or that chip that's implanted in your brain. Because basically at that point, you a computer, man. Hey, it's gonna be a trip to see folks out there getting software uploaded to their brain. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta update on the chip. We gotta update the software on your chip in your brain. Wow. It says the startup's founder Elon Musk said late on Monday, progress is good, and the patient seems to have made a full recovery with no ill effects that we are aware of. Patient is able to move a mouse around the screen just by thinking, Musk said in a Spaces event on social media platform X. It says Musk said Neuralink was now trying to get as many mouse button clicks as possible from the patient. So, hey man, things are moving forward. Things are moving fast. Things are moving swiftly out here, man. Just like with when they first started the iPhone, man. From the first iPhone to where we at now, man, which haven't been that long ago, technology. You got a watch now, Apple Watch, you know? So technology is moving. And you better believe how about Shimmy Out Shot is gonna speed this up, or through this by way of this devil, man. You got a short time. It says Neuralink did not immediately reply to requests of further details. It says the firm successfully implanted a chip on its first human patient last month and receiving approval for human trial recruitment in September. It says the study uses a robot to surgically place a brain-computer interface implant in a region of the brain that controls the intentions to move. Neuralink has said, adding that the initial goal is to enable people to control a computer cursor or keyboards using their thoughts, which is, hey man, that's unheard of. That's what this devil is. That's what this devil is. You know, mad scientists. So you know we gotta get it. It's the book of Revelation chapter 13. Which a lot of these people don't believe it, man. You know, a lot of these camps don't believe it. Or they say they don't believe it. You know, they say the mark of the beast is sin, which is totally crazy. You know, IUIC, Wi-Fi, you know, amongst others that don't even bring it up. But, you know, they going off, man, leading the people astray. But it's right here in your face. You know, but you're going to have a whole lot of people that fall for it. It's like a whole lot of people fell for that Max, you know. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13. And we're going to go to verse 16. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You know, and you see in Sweden right now, man, you know, it's like an everyday thing over there, man. You know, you got whole jobs, companies, man, you know, buying stuff out the vending machine with the hand, with the chip. Brain is a little bit more complicated. You know, it's probably gonna be used for a lot more extensive things, but it's still gonna be implanted in your forehead. It's still that mark. You know, it's gonna be used for you know, quadriplegics. You know, people that's blind, more on the medical side. You know, than buying stuff. Or you know, you gonna have somebody out there wicked, man, that's gonna flip it and use it for mind control. You know, stealing people information off their brain. You know, hey man, it's gonna be crazy, man. Cyborgs, man. But verse 17 it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You know, and they say, you know, the forehead is your thoughts of sin, and your right hand is, you know, doing the wicked thoughts, which is, man, God, man, hey man, that's an elementary way of thinking. I mean, especially with the technology that's being brought forth, man, that's worse than Christian pork chop pastors, man. That's worse than the Christian pastor telling you that you can eat pork or something. You know what I'm saying? That everybody can be saved. To be on that to be so-called in the truth and thinking that elementary, man, is that's wild. That's wild, man. Yahweh Shimmy Shot really got you blind. Or you know, you sold out. And you don't call on the name Yahweh Shimmy Shot, we know you definitely sold out. Most definitely you sold out. But everybody has their lot. Everybody has their lot. So man, we out here to bring the truth, man. Lord willing, you know, to bring edification to the body. Sincere brothers, I always say that. Because of course you're gonna have people that's out here, man, faking the phone. Faking the phone, half-stepping, not being truthful, not being sincere, not being honest about this truth, man, you know. Being, you know, a slitherer. All right, this book of 2 Timothy chapter, this book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, we're going to start from the top. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come." And that's what's coming. You know, we don't read about it. You know, the chip is coming. Famine of the word is coming. Time like never before is coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. Perilous times is coming. You know, times like we ain't never seen, man. You know, we struggle. We ain't never been out here seeing bodies dropping. We ain't seen people out here just cannibalizing each other. We ain't seen none of that. You know, you got Jake that's, you know, seeing people get shot or whatever, man. But it's gonna be on a whole nother level. You're gonna have guillotines, all kind of torture devices. Torments is what Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is bringing. You know, as the elder apostle Hall, you know, had brothers go into that word, man, the etymology of torment, torture, anguish. That's what's coming. Verse 2, it says, "For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce despisers of those that are good." You know, so the main target is going to be the people that's not out here being in the world, man. The men out on the highways and hedges, professing the name Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, bringing this truth out, not trying to spare no feelings, you know, hey man, people look at you sideways these days. When you tell them that you don't eat pork, you know, they offer you support, nah, I don't eat that. They look at you like you're crazy, man. You got other people, man, worldly people that don't mind sleeping with other men's wives. You tell them you don't do that, man, they look at you crazy. What? Man, I hear that, man, you crazy, look at her, you know. So, it's going to be obvious in that day, man, that it's going to be a clear separation from the men of the Lord and the people of the world for real then, you know. Because it's going to be, it's going to be so hard. Everybody going to be on the same level at that point as far as resources, you know, trying to survive. But Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai gonna be with his men, man. And there'll be a whole lot of hate going on too. You know, they gonna see you over there eating good, living good, or better than them. And we know, hey man, it's gonna be a whole lot of. Hey man, we gonna need Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai that day. You're going to need to know the name of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. You're going to need to call on the name Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. Really, in those days, man. It says, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. And we in those days now, man. Like I told you, hey, Jake all in the club. Song come on, take the rubber off, hit that whole meat to meat. These some young Jakes, young, hey man, you know, early 20s, maybe even teens, some late teens, you know. So, you know, it's all about pleasures, man. That's why people out here getting high. That's a pleasure to them. You got that big fat Jake that always wanted to display his food. You know, pork is a pleasure to him. You know, being a glutton is a pleasure to him. You know? But the men of the Lord take pleasure in coming out on the highways and hedges and bring this truth out, man. That's our pleasure. Serving Yahweh Shem Shai is our pleasure. And we know Yahweh Shem Shai truly make him the head, which we know he is the head, of course. But if we live as if Yahweh Shem Shai is our head, then everything else is gonna fall into place, man. You know, you're gonna be taken care of, man. Who else you got? You ain't really got nobody else to rely on, man, but Yahweh Shem Shai at the end of the day. It says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. It says, for of this sort are they which crept into houses and led silly women laden with sins. So like it says, for of this sort are they which crept into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. So, you know, people, you know, you got people out here telling the women that got camps, IUIC, telling women that and men, if your spouse is not in the truth, then you gotta leave him. And the scripture clearly don't say that, man. If you have an unbelieving wife, you gotta stay with him. You got an unbelieving husband, you gotta stay with him. You know? Otherwise you cause that person to commit adultery, man. You just up and leave him. Verse 7, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. And the water for the apostles and elders of GMS, man, for bringing this 100% truth out. The water, Yahweh Shem Shai, putting the spirit on me to be led to GMS to learn, you know. Like I said, man, I was trying to jump. I was so fervent with the truth. You know, when you first come in, man, I tried to join, put an application in to join IUIC, man. Went from that they didn't even contact me, you know, and that had to be Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Then linked up with Sakari, tried to join Sakari, almost joined Sakari. That didn't work out, the water Yahweh Shem Shai. Then I linked up with some bug outs, stayed with them for a while, and they bugged all the way out, and that was over with, the water Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So, you know, here we are today. And Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Shai put the spirit on me to endure to the end, man. You know, as well as the sincere brothers out there, man. Brothers, you know, that I usually count with. You know, schedules conflicted. So brothers, you know, gotta do their own thing, so to speak. Bringing this word out. But you better believe, you know, the time when everything line up, man, we together. You know? But the water Yahweh Shem Shai for Lead me to the truth, man. All right, we're going to go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 11. And verse 11. It says, the restored remnant. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And it's speaking of the elect, first and foremost, man. It says, and he shall set an ensign up, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations that assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. It says, verse 13, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. And that's that Yahweh Shem Yahushua closing up the breaches thereof. I think that's in Jeremiah. I think it is, but we'll keep on, man. But really want to go into this word recovery, man. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. And you go into that word recover, it's the same word for now. The same word in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68 when it says buy, which really means to redeem. You know, we can actually get it. Let's see. Same word. So, you know, that's just, it just goes to show you the level that these people are on when they try to, you know, make it like this truth is so elementary, man. You know, which to us, just simply looking up the word and putting them together, it don't get no easier than that. So, go into that word, but nah, it's the same word as buy in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. It means to get, to acquire, create, buy, possess. So, you know, to acquire. That's what it means, man. To recover, to get them back. So, man, hey, the strongholds of Christianity pretty much are done, man. You know, you got Jake going in the words, man, and simplifying the scriptures by simply looking up words. You know, at the water, El Apostle, you know, for bringing forth that blue letter, man. All right, we'll get one more and we'll roll out. Rest for time a little bit. It's the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 29. All right, it's the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. You know, it's going into the destruction, man, nuclear destruction. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, our Lord Yahushua. It says, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. It's the chariot, man. UFO for the non-believers. It says, And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect, recover from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Yo, you know, and that's it, man. You know, like I said, press for time, really. But you know, Lord willing, is edifying. You know, hey man, we gotta bring this truth out. Cuz to bring it out. We're gonna end it up, man. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakudash. Shalom.